I'm Sofia Paredes Quijano. I'm majoring in Law, Rights, and Justice and double majoring in Spanish.
What are some of your favorite things you're involved in here at Linfield?
Honestly, my Spanish classes, especially the Heritage bilingual speakers, 290 and 291 with Ticas. I'm Spanish Club President. I am a mentor and for scholars. I am part of Lula. Yeah, I am part of Law Society.
You're also a student fellow with Learning Across Boundaries. Could you tell us a bit about that?
Bringing in conversations and topics that aren't talked about enough or aren't included in curriculums. And I think Lab helps a lot with having everyone get to interact with the differences and the diversity we have on campus and even outside of campus.
You also recently co-ran an event for Lab. What was that like?
Yeah, so the event we had was a student-led discussion panel about the book Solito and on topics of border crossings themselves. And the book is obviously all about the journey of a little kid crossing the border by himself. So that's why we didn't want it to just be about the book, but also just the topic of it itself. And for us, at least, it was a lot of planning to how we're going to talk about this with others that may not know the experiences or might not have personal experiences, or that do have personal experiences, how we can talk about it in a safe and comfortable environment, because we don't want these topics that are very sensitive at this time to be used against anyone, because again, during nowadays, border crossings and talking about personal experiences can be pretty nerve-wracking or even very scary to talk about or admit that you are an immigrant. So at least for my example, I kept in mind my personal experience with my parents being immigrants. So I wanted to take that as a chance to lead this discussion, sharing my story of my parents, so that others can feel that it's not something that should be scary. It's not something that should not be talked about, and that if anything, we should be talking about it and having a realization that this is normal, this is how life is, and this is what the United States is like, that a lot of our population are immigrants and we shouldn't be scared of talking about that process at all.
Any parting words for students who might want to get involved in things like this?
Especially if you are interested in being part of the conversations and opening or bringing up topics that aren't talked about enough. I feel like this is a great opportunity for you to bring what your passion is or what you think should be talked about, and whatever you want to see change, you can go ahead and do that through this program.